Did you guys know that although LeBron James and Stephen Curry appear to be direct rivals, direct enemies of one another, perhaps some even go on to say that Stephen Curry has become the biggest obstacle in LeBron James's career. A quick fun fact is that both of these two players were actually born in Akron, Ohio. Both were born in the same streets. Now, isn't that an amazing fact? And to this day, they are the biggest competitors in NBA history. Anyways, with that quick fact going about, this is the story of Stephen Curry, who some argue to be the greatest NBA shooter, NBA three-point shooter ever. So right now, Stephen Curry, is renowned for shooting accuracy, being a pro NBA basketball player, a franchise player, a game changer, and currently the two-time defending champion from the Golden State Warriors. He plays alongside of Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, Andre Iguodala, Finals MVP, Draymond Green, and a few others that are bound to be Hall of Famers. The biggest accomplishment of Stephen Curry is being named the first unanimous MVP in league history. That means that he was clearly voted to be the MVP without anyone being close. In fact, in that year, Steph Curry would lead the Golden State Warriors to a 73-win season, the most wins for a NBA basketball team in NBA history. So let's just go on to who is Stephen Curry. Who is Stephen Curry? Wardle Stephen Curry II, born on March 14, 1988, is better known as Stephen Curry. He is an American basketball player with the Golden State Warriors. He is the son of a former NBA player named Del Curry. Stephen first garnered in the national attention by his impressive play at Davidson College, where even LeBron James would go and watch. He was drafted in 2009 by Golden State and eventually developed to become one of the best top shooters in the league history. After getting MVP honors and helping the Warriors win the 2015 championship, Curry led them to a 73-win season. However, his biggest hurdle or biggest problem in NBA history would come at that moment. Some say it was cockiness, some say it was egoness, some say it was his arrogance that got to his head. When he met LeBron James in a Game 7, LeBron versus Curry, Curry would go on to play awful. He would lose. Perhaps it was the fate of Ohio. Cleveland was destined to win with LeBron James at that moment. But at that key moment, Stephen Curry learned to control his ego. He learned that he should not be so arrogant. Despite being such a great player, you will always have to remain humble. He quickly recruited Kevin Durant for the following year, and he, along with KD and their supporters, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Andre Iguodala, Sean Livingston, would lead the Golden State Warriors to win the next 2 years of the NBA Finals. Now, this is a story of a player that went from being nobody to being a great star, the MVP, back-to-back MVP, to then hitting a hard wall, falling all the way down because of his ego, and then learning to become humble, accepting that he made a mistake, and learning to gain help to become a better person, not just as an NBA player, but as a human being. This is the story of Stephen Curry. Now, here are the career stats, if you want to put into a little bit perspective. By the end of 2017 to 2018 of regular season, Steph Curry's stats are here. He has 34.4 minutes per game, 47.7 field goal percentage, 43.6 3-point percentage, 90.3 free throw percentage, 23.1 per game. That's his average per game. 4.4 rebounds per game, 6.8 assists per game, which by the way is going up every year. He also has 0.2 blocks per game. Now, one key thing you want to notice is his free throw percentage, 90.3 free throw percent. That is the league highest in history. Another thing you want to look at is his three-pointer percentage, is 43.6. Now, granted, that is not the highest, but look at some other stat here. The most three-point shots made is by Ray Allen with 2,973. The second is Reggie Miller with 2,560. But look, Lord behold, Stephen Curry has 2,318. He is quickly catching up to the number 1 and 2 spots. In fact, let me put into a bigger perspective. In 2015, Stephen Curry was the first player in NBA history to hit 400 threes in a regular season. Even before that, he broke his own record of 300. So if he's making 300, 400 threes every year, look at this standing. Do you think Reggie Miller and Ray Allen have a chance of staying on top? Clearly we don't. Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. He is quickly passing Reggie Miller, and by 2 to 3 years, he will pass Ray Allen as well. That is a fact. Now let's look at his net worth or salary. By June 2017, Curry's net worth was approximated $47.3 million according to Forbes magazine. In 2012, Curry signed a 4-year contract with Golden State Warriors, and Curry made $12.1 million yearly. At that time, he was a lowly paid NBA player. Due to horrific injuries, ankle injuries, leg injuries, he was looked as a fragile player. However, after he became MVP of 2015 and 2016, his net worth skyrocketed. His value went above the roof. By the end of June 2017, Curry had signed the biggest contract in NBA league history. He had a 5-year contract worth of $201 million. This would go on to the 2020 to 2021 season. Today, Curry has endorsed deals with Under Armour, JP Morgan Chase, Brita, Vivo, and Press Play. Another quick story you want to take into consideration is that Steph Curry was first looking for a shoe deal endorsement. He was looking to sign with Nike. However, Nike's prospects gave a presentation showing Kevin Durant instead of him. They made a mistake of showing Kevin Durant as the prominent figure in the ad. This kind of made Curry baffled. He was like, you're trying to sell KD while you're trying to get me at the same time. Secondly, they were offered a very low bargain, meaning that Curry was not being offered a high-end deal like a superstar deal by Nike. Therefore, Curry did not want to sign with Nike and chose to sign with Under Armour. Under Armour was a much more better, player-friendly organization. They decided to endorse Curry, giving him more profit, more money. Now this last part is regarding his family life. Steph Curry married his college sweetheart named Alexander Aisha in 2011. She's from Toronto, Canada, and she is a former entrepreneur, former actress from the HBO series Ballers, and today she has her home kitchen Food Network show. Steph Curry and Aisha have 3 kids together, 2 daughters, firstborn in 2012 named Riley, the secondborn in 2015 named Ryan, and 3 years later, in July 2018, Aisha gave birth to their first son, Kanajay. Now the interesting thing about this is that all 3 children were born on July. Pretty amazing, huh? Now before I end this story, I just want to tell you that Steph Curry has a whole family in the NBA. He is the oldest son of an NBA player named Del Curry, where he learned his fundamentals from. His mom, named Sonia, was a former Division I volleyball star. Curry has 2 other siblings. His younger brother named Seth Curry, who plays for, at the moment, the Portland Trailblazers. And then Steph Curry's sister, Sidel, became a volleyball player at Elon University. In the next story, I will explain or talk about Steph Curry's broken shot and how every team in the NBA passed up on him. Every team in college thought that he was weak and could not go up any further.